Let me show you how to hit the fast drop serve with my finger visible on my phone screen in Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wi-Fi Studios. So I'm going to start with a build which doesn't have a very strong serve attribute. I'm going to show this fast drop serve directly in real matches because you can't practice serving in the practice section of Tennis Clash. Well, in Tennis Clash, a drop serve is a semi-slow short swipe going longer and higher when you execute the final forward swipe motion before releasing your finger than the drop shot. So, I'm going to slow the video down for the next serve. You draw backward a bit and then you swipe forward high enough to pass the net and then you release. Your swipe must be fast, of course, to achieve the fast drop serve. So if you haven't mastered the drop shot yet, I invite you to watch my tutorial showing how to hit the drop shot in Tennis Clash. It's on Gameplay 365 too. And if you haven't mastered the swipe yet, well, I remind you that there is also a tutorial on Gameplay 365 showing how to swipe. You should master the swipe moves and the drop shot before trying to hit drop serves. So in the real world, the drop serve is the worst serve that you can hit on a good tennis player. It will get smashed back to you very fast unless your opponent is way too far from the net and is not very focused on the match or is very tired and can't run anymore. Again, in the real world, pro players very rarely hit drop serves or underarm serves because firstly, even if this serve is entirely within the rules, this is considered very disrespectful. Secondly, well, it would be extremely embarrassing for the server if his or her drop serve doesn't work. Well, there are exceptions, of course, and one of the most famous is Michael Chang, when he did that kind of underhand serve when he was 70 years old, playing versus the world number one Ivan Lendl in a round of 16 at Roland Garros back in 1989. Well, it was an underhand serve, not a drop serve, but it was the same kind of disrespectful serve for the opponent, and it worked. Michael Chang was suffering from severe cramping and very young, so everybody in the audience was understanding why he was serving that way because they knew that was not him disrespecting Ivan Lendl. This was the best serve he could do at this very moment to avoid being broken because he was like 15-30. It's a bit too bad you don't see the underarm serve move in Tennis Clash, but a served serve using the same technique then the served drop shot will look pretty much like the underhand serve in the real world. Well, this is for the theory. In Tennis Clash, drop serves rarely get smashed back because only power servers use it, almost, and their serve attribute is generally high enough for the ball to drop dead on the opponent's court without bouncing, provided they do the drop serve correctly. However, those fast drop serve won't work most of the time if the opponent has anticipated it and or the opponent has tremendous agility and is using the choker core. Something like 74 agility plus choker core, okay? So to sum up, you can and you should play the drop serves, the fast drop serves, only when you have a big serve attribute. So we are going to see now what that would give with a low serve attribute. I'm going to choose on purpose Florence with cards that don't give a high serve. Okay, so in my video I had made the drop serve using a modified all-rounder style, then a power serve plus strong forehand build, which was serve attribute of 74 as you may have seen. But obviously it's easier to achieve the drop dead ball effect with this stat than if I was trying to do that with this kind of build like you're going to see with a 20 or 30 years serves, even 30 years serves. Well, I wish, yeah, you are going to see that with a very low serve, you can't hit the drop serve the way to make the ball drop dead on the court, you know, like here with 13 of serve. Instead of bouncing, the best you can do with a low serve is to make a soft drop serve. It will be very slow, so it is super easy for your opponent to smash the ball back. And remember, don't overdo the drop serve, even if you had a very powerful serve attribute, because your serve pattern will be read very quickly. So use them on special occasions only to disturb your opponent while alternating with big serves or going to the two angles of the service boxes that are far from the net. So the purpose is to make your pattern less easy to read by the opponent. The idea is to hit one or two powerful serves right into the corners of the service box or towards the center mark, and then now and then you hit a drop serve, a fast serve, because your opponent will position himself or herself quite far from the net, hoping to better receive your power serve at that moment. Because your opponent is too far from the net, well, you can use the drop serve. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy watching me show you how to make the fast drop serve in Tennis Clash, a sports game made by Wi-Fi Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 to stay tuned for new videos of Tennis Clash. Thank you a lot for your support and see you soon in Gameplay 365. Bye bye.